Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Listen, we've been in a lockdown for a while now. We've had it officially, as somebody famous once said. So we're gonna be talking fashion in the post-lockdown era, and actually it's called Fashion in the Post-Lockdown Era, First Party, then Introspection. As first delicately, ever so delicately, reported by fashionunited.uk. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thumb up this video and push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. Join me on Patreon. superdacob, all spelled together. Gain access to extra perks. Thank you to the members and patrons who have already pledged. Cue in the live chats. This video is being filmed live in front of a virtual live audience. I live stream every Saturday on my main channel. You are all invited. Like Uncle Sam, I want you to join the live chats every Saturday. So be sure to join. Fashion United says, Trend Watcher Hilde Frank tips the most important trends every 6 months. This time, the color trend webinar. I mean, you guys. Okay. The color trend webinar. That already sounds like something just that you don't want to partake in. You don't. You just don't. But they did. So the color trend webinar looked ahead of the post-lockdown, for lack of a better word, era. Fashion United already noted that autumn-winter 22-23 will look green, digital, awoken, and healthy. All those words that we can also, all those adjectives that we can also attribute to And Just Like That, the TV show on HBO Max. Obviously, the eyes are now on what the trends will be in the post-lockdown era. Hilde Frank says, some trend watchers are seeing the hedonism and decadence of the roaring 20s return. I'm just hoping that the politics of the roaring 20s don't return with the fashion, because that would mean that a war is imminent, and I don't want that. Revenge dressing and shopping, as we are already seeing it in China, is an indication of this. Or as somebody that we know, China. Love it. Revenge dressing and shopping, as we are already seeing in China, is an indication of this. On the other hand, there is talk of the trembling 20s, a period characterized by doubt, uncertainty, and instability. Yes, queen! Yes to the instability! Yes to the insecurity! Yes, queen! I'm feeling ya! Get into it! After all, the lockdown taught us to think about the place of humans in the world. No, it didn't. Big corporations just got greedier and stole even more. Frank predicts a combination of both models. First, there will be a party. Then it will be time for introspection. So what she has been saying done is that, if you know, you know, that after the lockdown is over officially, and that whole thing, the C word, is gone too, then we are going to partay, and then we're going to be so drunk from that, we're going to have such a hangover, then we're going to go into that retrospective. We're going to be like so reflective, like, yes, this is it. And it's going to take some time. Sustainability will become self-evident, and no, it won't. And companies will have to take responsibility for this themselves. Think of Hermès. Okay, I'm thinking. What of it? Think of Hermès. Yeah. Okay, I'm thinking. Now I lost my track. Where is it? Oh, known for its high-end quality leather, which now focuses on mushroom leather. Adidas introduced the Stan Smith Milo sneakers with mycelium sole, which is, I guess, also a mushroom. During the crisis, Generation Z in particular was hit hard mentally, says Frank. Girl, we were all hit hard mentally. We were all mental. In fact, we're mental. And that at a crucial moment in their development. Mental health is therefore definitely a topic. It always was, boo-boo. It always was and always will be. In addition, the woke movement is omnipresent. She cites well-known American figureheads such as Pharrell Williams. Why does he manage to sneak his way into everything? Oh. Pharrell Williams with his gender-neutral beauty label. Take me now, Lord. Take me now. I can't anymore. I can't. And Amanda Gorman with her anti-R inaugural poem. All these shifts are already visible before the crisis, but went into higher gear due to the lockdown. Frank bundles them into 4 themes: wild nature, digital life, a better world, and mental health. So, autumn-winter 2022 trend. The first topic is back to the wild. During the lockdown, we have come to appreciate nature again, and we realized that contact with it contributes to mental health, said Frank. There is also the impact of global warming. Calls are made for rewilding. Or rewilding. The release of nature. Just think of the Belgian Don't Mow May campaign in Flanders. A sign of fashion is the collaboration of Gucci and outdoor label North Face. Alternative materials based on mushrooms or algae will become mainstream thanks to this trend. Autumn-winter 22 trend, digital living. Our lives took place largely digitally and became a hybrid between an analog and digital existence. The first NFT, non-fungible token, of a work of art was also auctioned. We can now claim ownership of a unique digital file. This opens the way for virtual clothing. For example, Nintendo and Net-a-Porter worked together on a virtual collection of clothing for the avatars in Animal Crossing. Number 3, autumn-winter 2022 trend, better world. According to Frank, the most important question is, what did y'all do today to save the world? Not only is the impact of a product measured, an extra contribution has to be made. Brands no longer go for zero waste, but negative waste. Upgrading old textiles or residual materials makes patchwork a trend within this theme. Colorful, and with a mix of motifs, brands also pay attention to issues other than the environment, with the aim of attracting the woke generation. But it's greenwashing. Most of the time it's all fake. Oh, patchwork. Worked with leftover materials. Yeah, no, you got them printed to make patchwork out of them. And you're making it look like you're using a girl. We know the tricks. 4th trend, autumn-winter 2022 trend, mental health. The last theme may well be the most predominant, says Frank. Because of lockdown, health became even more important. We are eager to be monitored, tracked, and advised. Bitch, no, we're not eager to be monitored, tracked, and advised. Absolutely not. What egg did you hatch out of? Health has become the new luxury. The healthy mind will also be in the spotlight. Mental issues become normal. In addition, more attention is being paid to death. Luft is already a comfort brand that wants to break the taboo around grief and mourning with designs such as the cuddly sweater. The trend also has a strong influence on architecture. Retailers will opt for interiors that evoke a sense of security and a familiar feeling, she concludes. Since when is interior decorating and furniture not supposed to be comfortable? What the hell? They're talking about this like we humans have been living on needles and shreds of broken glass and melting lava our whole lives. And now finally we realize that we don't want to walk over shards of broken glass and lava pits. No, we actually want to live in a nice utopia. Girl, come on. This is like typical one of those trends that they literally fart out before a business meeting to make it sound like woke and on trend. It is a trend report after all. Girl, so anyway, this is the brand that wants to do like comfort stuff, comfort clothing. Seriously? Little hands printed in the back of the shirt to simulate a hug. And balloons attached to the hair floating. Girl, we've had that. Girl, just don't give me. Stephen Klein with Madonna. Anybody? Ecstatic Process. Remember that photo shoot? Like a decade ago? Give me a freaking break. This is so ridiculous. And these people get paid good money for this shit. They get paid good money to write this bullcrap and to sell it for a pretty penny to all of these brands, which are even more bullcrap than them. Seriously, so freaking annoying. Kathleen is like, I'm tired of the millennial pink. Phoenix is like, who writes these abysmal lists? Yeah, trendsetters. People that are paid good coin to deliver this crap. Let me tell you. Phoenix says, we have comfort clothing, right? They're called sweats and Walmart PJs. Yeah, exactly. You can also get my moich. You can get the moich, the Fashion Bunker moich. Also super comfy. Tyler says, oh no, Tyler, I missed it. Tyler. Oh no, the comment flew by. Oh gee, I feel hugged just looking at a picture of the shirt. Not. Oh, Julie, right? It's ridiculous. Gen Z is all about the comforts. Christina's like... But the best part is when they say, like, we want to be monitored. We want to be spied on. We want others to tell us what we need to feel better about ourselves. Girl, we don't. We so need that. So Tyler says, honestly, I'm Gen Z and I was so glad I wasn't an adult. But there was an impact like missing proms, graduation, and college experience. So I'm glad I dropped out and came back now so I can experience it. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, but I mean, if that isn't an important thing to you, prom, graduation, to me it never was. But I respect that to somebody it is important. So, go for it. In a lot of countries, there is no prom. There is no graduation ceremony. In Europe, there is no such thing. It's an American thing, which is copied by Great Britain. And Great Britain just does it really in the really posh, expensive schools, so that the rich people from Harvard can show off that they can, basically. They're too much into comfort, LOL. Sometimes it's not the appropriate look. Christina Armani. I mean, listen, even Karl Lagerfeld was all against sweatpants and comfort wear and sweatshirts and said he wouldn't be caught dead designing some of that shit. 2 years later, he dresses Linda Evangelista from head to toe in Chanel sweatshirt and sweatpants and calls that the new fab. So it's all a matter of what happened, what you want to be chic, what you want to be class. Who decided, best example, who decided in history that all of a sudden a tie is to be considered elegant for men or business or money or you're to be taken seriously when you're wearing a tie? Just the whole notion of having a bit of fabric hanging off your neck like a noose, to me, is the opposite of elegant and business and whatever. It's annoying. It's a uniform that presses you into conforming in such a catastrophic way. Now, there are ways of breaking that while still wearing a tie. We can get into that in another video. But bottom line is, it's like some Oompa Loompa out there decides this is what we're going to have to do now. This is going to be the uniform. You're going to have to conform to this, and that's done. And if you don't, snooze, you lose. I think those times are changing now. Versace already in the 90s, before he passed away, Gianni, issued a book called The Man Without a Tie, or the Men Without Ties. I have that book. Very fascinating how he kind of delves into, well, can we take seriously and business-wise as well as aesthetically a man without a tie? Is a man without a tie lost? Or can he still be the self-made king of himself, even without a tie? And so those questions were already there back in the 90s. We didn't really need Gen Z to kind of, and most Gen Z doesn't even ask that question really. But just saying, Jesus is looking up Bulgarian prom pics. Now that's what we call appalans, darling. The same ones who decided that men didn't need to wear heels and tights anymore in the 1800s, LOL, says Phoenix. Exactly. Men used to wear pink, rose pink, opulent wigs, the maccheronico, and heels. But technically the heel was actually born way prior in somewhere in Persia because of the horse riders. So the heels were developed for them so that when they sit on the horse, that the leg goes automatically forward and the heel catches that part of the horse that you're driving, you're riding a horse. So actually the heel was born as gear to facilitate riding a horse in military. Now the real men do military. Real men never wear high heels. Well, boo-boo, hate to break it to you. Men invented high heels for men. What about that, Miss Clown Society? So sick of it, you guys. So tired. So tired of being constantly called, oh, you got long hair. Oh, you're such a fag. You're such a girl. You got short hair, but your voice is so high pitched. You're a dude, but you're wearing pink. You're a girl, but you got short hair. What are you, butch? Like, what are you? You know, like, I'm so tired of this. Why do people spend so much energy and time judging others by how they look? Like, have you looked in the mirror lately? Have you seen yourself? And you think you can throw the first stone? Girl. Maybe that first stone you cast it in your mirror so you don't get to see yourself anymore. So now you think you're good to go. Just because you broke your mirror with your stone, you think you can come for others? No. First, buy yourself a new mirror, look into it, take a good look, invest some time, and then, and of course that look is not just superficial, it's an introspective look, just then maybe you can look outwards. But you got to look inwards first. And most people just don't do that. They just, I'm perfect. What do I have to do? Like, no, I don't got to change nothing. Look at you. You look like shit. You're terrible. Ew. Oh my God. Oh, I would never. Ew. Oh. Okay. Zip it. Look in the mirror, boo-boo. Look in the mirror. Just saying. Like, you guys. Yeah, Silala says it's insecurity. Mark says, working from home, I'm wearing a shirt and a tie with sweatpants and my Hogan's on. While having a call, nobody will notice anyway. Mark, but that's kind of super kinky, though. Like, I love that kind of, like, fantasy. I have to, this is just the pervert in me, right? But this, like, kind of shirt, tie, and everything, for the meeting, for the cam meeting. But then, like, what's down there is a mystery. You know what I mean? And I kind of like the fact that we know, because a lot of people have already spoken out about that when they do their Zoom calls, like, down there ain't much going on in terms of clothing anyway. I love that. Oh my God, are they going to stand up because they're going to forget that they're not dressed and they're just, by accident, and then, woo, surprise, everybody, pellets. Yeah. Just saying. Unique says, I have seen myself, girl. That is why I am getting my tummy tuck and boobs done. Girl, whatever makes you feel good. Yeah, we applaud. Louis says, one coworker told me that I should wear more men's shirts because I look like a real man. You know what you should have answered that Oompa Loompa? You should have said, oh, honey, really? Oh, my God. Oh, thank you. Just to kind of prove a point. Just this Mark in gray sweatpants. With just the sweatpants. You know what I mean? I work from home since 2 years. I haven't put makeup on or wear bras since then. Best 2 years of my life. There you go, Anu. That's the way to go, girl. All the dangly bits. Let them dangle in freedom. I say free the dangly bits. That should be a trend that they didn't mention in their little trend forecast for 2022. Hashtag free the dangly bits. No matter if they're upstairs or downstairs, honey. We all got one or two or three. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Louis. Yeah, you just rolled your eyes. You said, girl. Oh, thank you for subscribing, Cheryl Kashi. Remember the PM who accidentally exposed himself on a Parliament Zoom session? I mean, they keep exposing themselves all the time. It's always juicy. I don't remember that particular occasion. But yeah. Jonah says, I feel so mad when I have to wear real clothes now. And I'm like anti-bra. And the way I'm set up, I shouldn't be. Smurfette says, love the name, by the way. Business on top, party at the bottom. Exactly. You know what I mean? Business in the streets, freaking the shits. But I mean, I also feel like super comfortable wearing really comfy clothes. Makes one wonder, doesn't it? What am I wearing now? I have the shirt here, but then this is exactly the situation. We're having a live stream. It might as well be a Zoom call. And here I is. You don't know what I don't got downstairs. And this to me is super fascinating. That kind of reality bending is super fabulous. So, you know. And Louis says, I rolled my eyes at the guy who said, wear more shirts and you look more like a Mayan. And Louis said, I just rolled my eyes and said, girl. Party bottom has many connotations, says Donnie. Right? Just saying. I feel good in comfy clothes and getting dressed up. I like to keep them guessing, says Phoenix. The mystery of it all, says Smurfette. Free ball in kilts, says... Yeah, free ball in kilts. Now, we want to see what's downstairs. Oh, baby, wouldn't you like to know? Well, this ain't, OF, so we can't. This ain't OF, girl. This ain't OF. YouTube is, we don't zoo it on the tubes. This ain't OF. Anyway, leaving you with that thought, as scary as it may be, when I get my boobs done, ain't wearing no bra ever. It's nipples through my shirts for everyone. Yeah. Woo, Unique Rivera. I love it. I love it. I love it. Unique is like, yes, free the dangly bits. When I make my videos, I just wear underwear and a fancy top. Oh, there you go. Louis just like plugging himself and his channel on OF. Having to wear a mask when I pop to the shop is handy if I can't be bothered to do my makeup. Just quick mascara and good to go. Me too, girl. Literally, when I'm going out, I do foundation, but like literally just here. And I literally just do this. And the eyebrows. That's it, girl. And then this thing, like, you don't want to know. And then that's it. That's literally it. Anyway, darlings, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope I'm telling you, this is a great fun topic. I'm sure whoever watched this video stuck with us to the end of the video, had loads of fun. But unfortunately, the title of the video, and it's not clickable enough. It's a pity. It's your loss. You lost an opportunity to really laugh and learn something. Until next time, never forget to never give up on love, thumb out this video, and subscribe to my channel. Bye.